So, as I mentioned, my name is Benjamin Adadipo, and today I'll be taking you through social media marketing, leveraging the power of social media platforms. So today we are going to look basically at the explanation of social media marketing. And then we're going to look at the benefits of social media, the platforms, using the platforms. What are the benefits that you get when you're using the social media platforms, okay? And then we're going to have an overview of the social media platforms, one after the other. We'll take a look at all the platforms and see how best we can use it to market our products or services. And then we are going to look at the activities and techniques used for social media marketing. And then if you have any questions and answers, I'll be happy and willing to take all your questions and answers. So we proceed. So first of all, what is social media marketing? So you heard a lot about social media. You've heard a lot about what you can do on social media. I'm sure you probably are on your on some of the social media platforms yourself. So what is social media marketing? All right, so social media marketing is where you are using the social media platforms to promote your products and services or ideas. Now, when I say social media platforms, we have platforms like Facebook, which is a social media platform. We have formerly called Twitter, now called X. Okay, we have Instagram, we have Pinterest, we have TikTok, we have Snapchat, and we have we have an addition where some of you heard about Threads. So all these are classified into social media platforms, and how you use it to market your product or services is what we call social media marketing, right? So you need to engage with a target audience on all these platforms, okay? Build your brand awareness and then drive traffic. So looking at creating relevant content for each platform and interacting with your followers. Also, you can run targeted ads, you can run targeted advertisements on all these platforms. So these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about today on how you can be able to utilize your social media to market your products and services. So what are some of the benefits when it comes to social media marketing? So one of the benefits when it comes to social media marketing is to increase brand awareness. So because we are now in a digital age where everyone has a mobile phone or everyone is online, there is the need for you as a person or a business to be able to market your products and services. Now, we have the aspect of the business side on the social media platforms where you can market your products and services. So one of the benefits that we are looking at is increased brand awareness. Now, if you have a product or you are running a services, social media platforms provide a global reach for you to be able to connect with vast audience and increase your brand visibility. Okay, so by consistently, you need to share your content and engage with businesses and other people who have established strong presence online. And there's the growing statistics when you look at how many people are on Facebook or how many people are on Instagram or how many people are on the various social media platforms. It keeps increasing. That means that more and more people keep signing up to these platforms, and that is an advantage for you because when more people sign up on these platforms, this is where you can confidently market your products and services. So we are looking at the other one where you can do targeted advertising. So what is targeted advertising? So the social media platforms offer sophisticated targeting options, okay, where, every product or every business has its core audience that appeals to what they do. And this audience can be found on social media. Sometimes we tend to neglect some of these people or some of the audiences that are on social media in terms of how we market our product and services. But through targeted advertising, you're able to, use some of these targeted options allow your business, the demographic of people that you want to advertise, or the interest or the behaviors and locations of where these individuals or people can be found. All right, so there is the precision in terms of using social media or using targeting advertising to get higher conversion and to get better ROI. And it's also very cost effective. All right, so using social media, unlike the traditional methods, is cost effective because with as low as, let's say, $10 or $5, you can actually promote your product, which can then go to a number of people for them to see your product or your services. So it's very cost effective. So you're able to use it to your advantage, where you're not going to pay a lot, like you are mounting, let's say, a billboard, or you are advertising inside the newspaper, or you want a space to advertise on TV or radio. Also, you are able to engage and interact. So social media enables us to directly interact with our audience. Okay, so you can, if you're a business, you can respond to comments, messages, people are mentioning you, foster that kind of engagement and building relationship with your customers, which is very good for you as a business, because it's good to know what your customer wants, and it's good to always not just give them what they want in terms of product, but to bring them along on a journey where they are now going to be part of the journey of your business. So here are some of the benefits that we can that happens or that you can use for social media marketing. So there are more benefits. So we can also do content distribution. So with social media, it allows you as a business to share various types of content, like articles, images, videos, infographics. So all this helps you in conveying your message in a very appealing way. So now there's a lot of contents out there. You can do GIFs, you can do video podcasts, you can do audios, so there are varieties of contents that you can use in terms of using social media or marketing your products and services on social media. And then also you're able to get customer insights where you are able to determine, for example, like the active days and times that people would like to come to your platform to see what you are doing. What are the days that people normally get interactive? What are the days that people are able to reach more people on social media? So it gives you that customer insights where you are able to provide valuable insights to your customers who are on social media. And also you are able to drive traffic to your website. So social media serves as a channel for where you can drive traffic to your website to get more people to engage with whatever you have on your website. So if you're a business and you have a website, meaning you can use the social media platforms to be able to drive traffic to either your landing page, where it's very specific, so that people can be able to take action and you can convert them into what customers. So it gives you that benefit of driving website traffic. And then brand loyalty. So the more you engage with your customers on social media, you can foster brand loyalty, responding to feedback, providing exceptional customer service is very important. People now don't joke with these things nowadays, because when you're a business and your customer wants something and then they message you, you should be able to respond to foster that brand loyalty. They need to know that yes, there's someone behind that brand who cares about me, who cares about my concerns. So it helps in terms of building brand loyalty. And then there's also that aspect of real-time marketing. Social media allows business to react to real-time marketing. Now, we will move to the social media channels that we have and how we are going to use it in doing our marketing, in terms of marketing our products and services. All right, so the first one that we are going to look at is Facebook. Now, as I mentioned from the beginning, social media marketing is leveraging on these platforms and using it to market either your product or services. That is all about social media marketing. And we have a lot of platforms that are in the system now where you can use to market your product and services. The first one that we are looking at is Facebook marketing. Now, Facebook marketing is utilizing your Facebook page for advertising. So kindly note that we have a Facebook page. Now, I know when you create an account on Facebook, you create the account as an individual. So you create it as a person. Facebook knows that, okay, so we have people who are signing up on Facebook and they are like individual accounts, but those people may have businesses that they would want to market their products and services. So they have what you can create called Facebook page. Facebook page is the business aspect of Facebook where you can go there and market or put your product and services there. So you are creating it in a way that it's going to customize your business. People are able to get your to you if they want your website, your contact numbers, and your email address. So people are actually going to go to your Facebook page and they can be able to get those information that they need. So utilizing your Facebook page for advertising is number one. Then you are also able to develop content plan that suits your target audience using your Facebook. So Facebook allows you to develop a content plan that suits your target audience. Okay. Now, in terms of targeting, Facebook allows you to target specific demographics based on their age, gender, location, and interests. Okay, so if you're a business and you are based in Kumasi or you are even in Accra and you have a branch in Kumasi and you want to promote your business or services to those who are in Kumasi, you can use Facebook advanced targeting to target that location and say that, oh, what I'm posting, I want to show it to people only in Kumasi. And Facebook allows that advanced targeting options, specific demographic based on age, gender, location, and even interests. Some people have various interests. So they have the ability for you where you can actually choose what people are interested in. If they're interested in fashion, there's there. If they're interested in eyewear, is there. If they're interested in this, is there. So you're able to even add that because what you want is people who are interested in your business to see your products so that you're able to take the needed action. And you can run paid campaigns on Facebook to boost visibility. I know there is most conversation about this organic way Facebook has in terms of their algorithm. So when you post something on Facebook, you realize that it doesn't go far. And when I say it doesn't go far, I mean that you don't get a lot of people to see it, right? Mainly because you need to put some money behind it. Now, when you put some money behind it, it gives you that advantage of visibility. So, for example, and this thing doesn't cost. So you can actually even put like 100 Ghana cedis to your product and then do a paid promo where your product can now go to a number of people. Okay, more people are going to see your product, especially in the location that you are, just using 100 cedis. So it gives your business, or it's able to boost the visibility of your product and services. Now, there's this aspect that we don't normally use on Facebook, which is the Facebook groups. And I don't know why people don't use it that much. I think more people use the WhatsApp groups, but we have Facebook groups where you can create a Facebook group and get people who are interested in your business. So for example, if there's a new product release, you can put it in the Facebook group and ask people, what do they think about this product? What do they think about these services? Because you have a group which is unique, and the people who are like, who are fall in love with what you are doing, they will want to join the Facebook group to give an ideas. And it's always good to pull along your customers. So once you have a Facebook group, you can even create a post there, can give an exclusive offers, because people who are in the group get to enjoy 10% discount of your products and then your services. So they should, get other people who are not in the group to also sign up. It gives that kind of that kind of incentive to people that they belong to a brand. So Facebook groups actually is a good place in sort of creating or establishing your industry. But before you create a Facebook group, you need to grow your online presence a bit so that you can get people to join it. Otherwise, you didn't get a lot of people to join it. And the goal is to get more people to join your Facebook group. Then we also have the event promotion, which also is underutilized. So for event promotion, apart from you creating the page and content and stuff like that, people can, or you can create an event page on Facebook. So you can create an event on Facebook and promote it as an event. What it does is that once you create the event on Facebook, Facebook knows that you are creating an event. And with that aspect, people who would like to come to your event can actually come to, they can actually come to your event page and then invite other people to join. So it's more like you have an invitation card for people, but this is an online invitation card. So you create the event page or the event promotion page on Facebook. You can send a link to people. You can invite other people on to come to the page, and then they can now let you know whether they are coming or they are interested or not. Those people can also invite their friends onto the event page on Facebook for them to also invite others. So it works in that way. So we need to use that feature more. Create events. If you're having an event today, go to Facebook, create the event, share the link, invite your friends on the event page. You can invite more people, and then I think it's a good way to use in terms of using the platform or using Facebook in general. So we'll go to Instagram marketing. So with Instagram marketing, they're in the same company actually. There's the same brand, Instagram, Facebook, they're all Meta. But they have unique features Facebook doesn't have. So with Instagram, you have a profile where you can create and optimize it either for your brand or your business. Unlike Facebook, where you have a page, Instagram, you have a profile where you can create it for either you as a person or for your business. Okay, so Instagram showcase products and services and company value. So Instagram works with more of imagery and videos. Yeah, so you can create an Instagram profile for you or your business. With Instagram too, you can develop a very good content strategy where you can use it to sell your brand, where it aligns with your brand identity. But Instagram is more of what you see, it's more of like imagery, it's more of video. So you can actually develop a very good content strategy tailored to your brand, tailored to what you are doing, that people get to it, they scroll, they exactly know what you are selling as a brand or a business. And then, as I mentioned, in terms of imagery, so it's more visual storytelling. So you have to, so with Instagram, you can utilize the visual nature of telling compelling brand stories, through imagery and video. So just go wild on Instagram, create fantastic videos, create fantastic images of your brand. Create like wonderful 1 minute, 2 minute videos just to captivate people that yes, this is what you want to put across. This is what you are showing. This is what you can show on Instagram on your products and services. And Instagram also gives you tutorials. When you go to the Instagram business, you're able to get like tutorials on how to be able to create reels or create videos, very short videos, where you can add caption to it and then get people to like what you are doing, get people to engage with you. You can use templates that they have already, built templates that they have on Instagram. When you go to Instagram, there are templates that you can have. You can just edit those templates, add images of your products and videos there, add a song track to it, and then you are good to go. So we also have the Instagram ads where you can run paid ads on Instagram. That will help in terms of getting to more people to see your products and services. Okay, so the Instagram ads works in 2 ways. I did a presentation about Instagram and Facebook ads. So for Instagram ads, you can do the ad on the ads manager. Okay, and then you can also do it directly on Instagram. So you can create the Instagram ad directly on Instagram. When you go to Instagram, you realize that when you have a post, you see boosts underneath the post. So you can use that to boost your post, where it gives you about 4 options in terms of your results. So if you want people to visit your profile, if you want people to message you and ask you more about what you are promoting, and then if you want people to also visit your website or direct people to your website. So these are like the options that you get when you are running Instagram ads. And Instagram ads, in a way, helps in terms of getting reach and impression. So reach, getting your product to more people and getting more people to see it. That's the impression, getting more people to see what you are promoting. So Instagram ads is cool, but first you need to get your content right, get a very good content strategy, and then you can start running advertisement campaigns on Instagram. And yes, there's also influencer collaborations, so you can partner with Instagram influencers who are also doing what you are doing, who are more of like, they also resonate with your brand. Like, like you are selling food. There's someone who is like a food influencer on IG, like promoting various local foods, there's someone who likes to tour the whole place and showing the nice places. So these are some people that you can actually collaborate with because they love what you are doing, and they resonate with what you are doing. So you can have an influencer collaboration with them, where they can also put you inside their content, because you're already creating content about food and you are selling food. So they just put you inside their content, and then boom, you guys have a good collaboration in terms of how to create content. There's also the aspect of inviting people to collaborate on your posts. So when you post on Instagram, you can go to tags and then you can invite collaborators. When you invite collaborators, they can also accept it at their end, and then the post also posts on their Instagram feed. So you can also invite people to collaborate. For example, like if you are posting and then you invite me as a collaborator, I accept, my friend accepts, and that post is shown on all of us, our feeds, on our Instagram. So still on Instagram marketing, there's also the use of relevant hashtags in the posts and also stories to get more of like discoverability of content and reach like a wider audience. So there's also the use of hashtags when it comes to Instagram, and then Instagram stories. You can use Instagram stories to on Instagram, just to get people to follow what you are doing. So sometimes you can make a post and then create a story about it so that people can see it, come to your feed and get more info. So Instagram stories, and then there's the engagement aspect where you can actively engage with followers by responding to comments, messages, and mentions. And then reels, yeah, Instagram reels, that's what they are pushing nowadays a lot. So you need to create a lot of Instagram reels, because once you create the reels, they tend to give you some like awards or some points and stuff like that. So I think Instagram is pushing their reels a lot. So you need to find a way of creating more rules on what you are doing. And it's not difficult to do. As I mentioned, you can use, there are some templates that are on Instagram that you can actually use in creating a reel. Very short, 1 minute, 2 minute video, and you are good to go. All right, so we come to Twitter or X. So for Twitter, we have the Twitter Spaces where people normally use. It's more of like a platform, like a group where you create on Twitter, and it's audio. So you join it and then you have conversations and interact all on audio. Okay, so you just speak and then someone responds. So that's it. Twitter Spaces, what you can also use to market your product and services about, upcoming products that you have. You want to create conversations about, some of the services that you are rendering and what people should look out for, and then other things that will add value to your customers. And then we have the content strategy also, where you can create content on Twitter or X. I keep saying Twitter because I think I like the name Twitter than X. Well, but so you can create content on X, that would resonate with your target audience. And then trending topics. So Twitter or X has a trending topic where people get to see what is trending now. I mean, a lot of people are talking about this particular topic, so it's trending. So there are topics that are trending that you can participate in. If it's something that resonates with what you are doing, you can participate in those trending topics, or you yourself can create a trending topic and then get people to talk about it. And then we have the real-time engagement where you can take advantage of it. Twitter is more of real-time. So when something is happening, you can just put it at a go, get people to talk about it. If it's something about fashion, you saw someone with a crazy fashion on maybe one of the spaces, you can just reply, oh, this is cool, we do something like that, check out our website and stuff like that. So you can more of like tap into some of these trending topics that are ongoing. And then we have the X charts. I think we don't see that a lot, but you can actually create a chart on X where, for example, like you have maybe a topic that you want to start a conversation on. So you go on X or you go on Twitter, and then you create that conversation using the hashtag, and then you mention someone, and then the person comes and responds. So you are creating like a chat system. I think that is what Facebook took, and then they created Threads. So it's more like a trend. So you create maybe the first question, and then the person comes respond. So you are creating like a chat where more people can come and respond, mention other people, get their views, what they think. And that can also even cause more conversation to happen. And then you can cause that particular topic or what you are talking about to trend. So yes, so you can actually create like a chat on Twitter where you can mention people to join your conversation, about what topic you want to talk about. We still have the X profile, okay, where you can create your profile as a business or an individual. And then we have the analytics and insights on Twitter where you can get to measure performance of your tweets and engagement rates, and whether your platform is growing or not, and then how you can be able to adjust based on the data that you are seeing. It's always good to use data. Data is something that drives decisions. So we need to incorporate it into whatever we are doing. As a data analytics students, I recommend you to always get data to drive whatever you are doing. And same as Instagram, we can also do influencer collaborations where you can partner with Twitter influencers, but not everyone. Sometimes you need to find the right people. Okay, so there are a lot of Twitter influencers, but you can't just get a lot of anyone at all to collaborate with. Yeah, the right people there. It doesn't also has to do with followership, but you just need to get the right people to get the collaboration with. Yes. Okay, so yeah, so Twitter, you can do some fun content like images, GIFs. Yes, GIFs. You can use GIFs a lot on Twitter. Yes, so it should be fun, put some gifs in, some videos, and all that visual element to capture attention and enhance engagement. It helps a lot, There are a lot of games on Twitter. You should check that out. Gives a more fun and appealing to whatever you are tweeting or putting out or posting across. Okay, so LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, in terms of LinkedIn, it's more of a business platform where you can get to meet a lot of professionals there. So you can network, connections, on LinkedIn. You can also create a content strategy on LinkedIn. LinkedIn adds value to what people are doing. So if you're a business and you're thinking of LinkedIn, you should think of value. What value are you adding? So you can create a lot of network and connections. And then LinkedIn also have the LinkedIn groups, which also is underutilized, which I don't know. I think people have to start using those features more. Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. So LinkedIn has groups where you can also use it to share things about your industry and foster discussion, share knowledge, and establish authority. All right. So we also have ads on LinkedIn. So you have LinkedIn ads where you can run paid ads on LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn has that platform where you can use to run your ad to get more people to interact with what you are doing. Okay. Yes. So still on LinkedIn marketing. So LinkedIn. So we have LinkedIn posts where you are able to share short updates and links to your articles on your profile's feed using the LinkedIn publishing feature. So LinkedIn has a publishing feature where you can actually create an article that you can publish on your feed and share it on your feed. Now, LinkedIn is more of a thought leadership platform. So you need to share what valuable insights and opinions in your industry to position yourself as a brand. Yeah, so LinkedIn has that ability. It's more of because you know what you are doing, the business that you are running. So you are in authority. So you need to share like things that would make you a thought leader on LinkedIn. Okay, so if you are on fashion, share things that would make you a thought leader of the fashion industry on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn are meant for serious minded people or business people, or you can say professionals who are mostly on LinkedIn. So yeah, and LinkedIn has articles, so you can write articles, long articles, publishing articles, get deep insight, tips, and expertise, and then you can publish on LinkedIn. So you can use the articles feature on LinkedIn. And then in terms of recruitment and hiring too, you can use LinkedIn for recruitment purposes, posting job openings and engaging with potential candidates. All right, so we go to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a platform that most people don't use a lot, but it helps and it gives more visibility because people get to that place to get more ideas, So Pinterest has what we call the Pinterest board, where you can use to create. And create like ideas, showcase images, graphics, and visual content related to your brand, products, and industry. Okay, so Pinterest is very underutilized, but you need to start using Pinterest effectively, especially if you are dealing with products. Okay, so if you are dealing with products, go to Pinterest and then create a Pinterest board, put your products there, put some ideas of whatever you are doing. If it's a frame, if it's an eyewear or laptop, like try and find very innovative ways of creating your product and putting it there and getting people there to see what you are doing and get them to pin your post and also, interact and even send them to a landing page where they can see more of such wonderful products that you are exhibiting on Pinterest. So it's also very good in terms of visual content creation, where you can develop appealing images, infographics, and videos that resonate with your Pinterest users and then and preferences. So you can use it for also keyword optimization, where you can create relevant keywords in the pin description. okay, title, because people go there and then maybe they were searching for an idea or they are searching for something and then they type glasses or they type watches and then they see your product and they'll be like, wow, this is very cool. Just the image, just how appealing it looks is very cool. So they click on your image and then they see it and then it takes them to a landing page for them to see more of what you are doing. A way you are giving a lot of services in terms of you are advertising, you are giving the person ideas, the person is interacting with you. So it's very cool platform to use to get all this and get people to convert into customers. And then we have the SEO aspect where you can optimize your Pinterest profile and pins for search engines within the platform. So you to more improve your content visibility. Okay, so you can do pin sharing also, where you can actively share your own content by repinning content on other repinning content from other users. So there are other users that are on Pinterest that you can actually do pin sharing, repinning content from other users that are on Pinterest. So still on Pinterest marketing, you can also run advertisements on Pinterest. Yes, you can run advertisements on Pinterest, campaigns on Pinterest to increase the visibility of your pins and target specific demographic and interest. And then you can also engage your audience, responding to comment interaction, with other pinners and fostering engagement with the Pinterest community. And then you can use analytics and insights to track performance of your pins, boards, and overall engagement and adjusting strategies based on data. Now we come to everyone's favorite, TikTok, where people are creating a lot of content on TikTok. TikTok is moving very fast. So TikTok gets you more in terms of creating short and engaging videos. TikTok has to be engaging. The videos that you create on TikTok has to be engaging. If you realize that TikTok, they don't have even if it's a boring video, the soundtrack makes it engaging. So you need to create engaging videos that aligns with TikTok content. Most of the videos ranges from 16 to 60 seconds, but I think now they are more of increased time limits. You can create 1 minute, you can create 5 minutes, you can even create 15 minutes video, which is cool. You can use hashtags on TikTok, where you can get people. It helps in terms of discovering your content. So using hashtag on TikTok, popular hashtags, not just any hashtag, but popular hashtags that people use in participating in viral challenges to increase the visibility of your content and then tap into the trends. And then also, yes, influencer collaboration. A lot of influencers are on TikTok. Might want to partner with 1 or 2 influencers for them to drive or give more visibility on whatever you are doing and get people to engage with your product or services. Okay, so yeah, so with TikTok marketing, you need to consider the music and sound. Very important. There are some sound that have gone viral. And as soon as you use that sound, people get to see it. It enhances engagement. It enhances visibility. It enhances more people to see, because you need to know the kind of sounds or the kind of music that people are using. People are trending. People are using a lot. So it helps in terms of getting your product to be seen by more people. So yes, so TikTok, you need to consider the music and sound. We also have the TikTok ads, where you can create paid advertising campaigns on TikTok to reach a specific demographic and interest, including, people, the options in your feed or branded effects and sponsor challenges. So you can create TikTok ads on TikTok, where it can help in terms of reach and specific demographics and interests. Also, you can create user-generated content. So user-generated content is where people create the content, okay, not you, the business or the individual. People create the content. So your users are creating the content. They are the ones generating the content, where maybe you would want them to use a specific hashtag. They should post it on their feed, and then maybe you would repost it onto your feed. So you need to encourage user-generated content. That's why there's a lot of challenges, because that's more user-generated content. Because when a musician comes up with a song, you would want the users to create content. So he comes up with a dance challenge, that gets people to do the dance challenge, gets people to do whatever challenge it is. They are creating content. And once they are creating content, they are feeding their followers and they are feeding other people who are in their community. So you realize that this increases their chances of getting more people to come on board and people to see it. So you need to incorporate user-generated content. And then you can look at the analytics and insights, which is also good in terms of monitoring your performance on your videos and campaigns and adjusting the strategies based on your data. So the final, I think it should be the final. We'll look at the activities and techniques used for social media marketing. So as I mentioned, one activities and techniques that you can use for social media marketing is content creation. Content creation is a booming industry now. A lot of people are creating content. So content creation, yes, creating relevant and engaging posts, images, videos, and stories. Aligning the content with the brand images and goals is very important. What are the brand image? What are the brand message, and goals? Okay, so you need to align your content with the brand message and goals. And then encourage audience interaction and promoting desired action. You need to encourage the audience interaction. You need to encourage them and then promote the desired actions. Okay, so you need to create the content that aligns to whatever your brand is doing and then the goals. It's just simple in terms of you having a mobile device that you can take a video, put it together, and then create something in a way that would appeal to your brand and your customers. Community engagement, very important. Without a community, you suffer as a business. You need a community, and the community is what drives other people to join the community. With a community, people feel belonged to a certain brand and product. Like they feel that, oh, like they don't just care about them, but they care about we. And part of their community. So you need to incorporate community, very, very important. All right, so inter messages and mentions, longer relationships. So encouraging, you need to also look at page, you need to run targeted advertisements on social media platforms, reaching a specific audience segment to increase visibility and conversions, customizing ads to appear in users' feed and stories or bars. So paid advertisement is one technique that you need to adopt when you are doing social media marketing. You need to run paid ads because organic alone wouldn't give you the results. And then, as I already mentioned, influencer collaboration, where you can partner with social media influencers who have a significant following and credibility. Okay, so leveraging influencer reach and authenticity to promote your products and services. Then, as I mentioned, user-generated content, where you can get your customers and your followers to create content related to your brand, sharing it or reposting that content, which can build trust and authenticity. The more you get people to use user-generated content, you are building trust and authenticity. Social listening is also very key when you are doing social media marketing, because you need to listen and monitor what's on the ground, what people are saying about your business, the mentions, the industry, what people are saying, the competitors, what they are doing, industry keywords, using the right insights, and then adapting a strategy to it. So social listening is very key, a key technique in social media marketing. And then building your brand identity. So you need to build a brand identity on social media. You need to be consistent with your brand voice, your tone, your look and feel, your graphics, and all the social media platforms. So Facebook and Instagram, and all of them are different in terms of how the look and feel should be, in terms of your content, you know. So you need to look at all these platforms and then create a consistent brand that relates to other platforms, you know, that people can relate to, and then create, so it creates more of a strong and recognizable brand identity. And then the insights, you know, is very, very important. So you need to look at your insights and your analytics when you are doing a social media marketing. It's very important. You need to look at this to be able to make informed decisions. And then you need to be consistency. So consistency is key when it comes to social media marketing. You know, you need to have a plan. You need to plan your content out, plan what you want to do for the month, plan across so that you be consistent in terms of your brand identity, so that you'll be able to maintain the kind of growth that you want, the kind of response or the results that you want. You need to be consistent across the social media platform to enhance recognition and trust. It's very important. Well, the more you build recognition and trust, you get more people to interact with you as a brand. And then the goals and metrics, same as the insights and analytics. You need to look at your goals and metrics. What metrics are you measuring? What KPIs are you measuring? Are you measuring reach? Are you measuring impressions? Are you measuring engagement? Are you measuring video clicks? Or are you measuring, you know, views and all that? So you need to look at your goals. What are your goals? What exactly do you want on the social media platforms? You need to look at the goals. You need to look at the metrics of what you want. And then the challenges in social media marketing. So there are some challenges that you would encounter, which you would probably see when you start your social media marketing journey. Some of them are negative feedback. You'll be dealing with negative feedback and your online reputation. So dealing with negative feedback and managing your online reputation, okay? And then you need to stay up to date with the evolving algorithms. There's always something changing. You know, Facebook is changing this, Instagram is changing this. There's always an algorithm change. You post today, it doesn't reach anywhere and stuff like that. So you need to stay up to date with that aspect of the algorithms, and then all the changes that are coming. You know, they are bringing a lot of updates and here and there. So you need to stay up to date with them. And then maintaining consistent brand voice and image across all the platforms, which I mentioned earlier. All right, so I would pause here and see if there are any questions. Questions from people who have joined.
Thank you. Thank you, Benjamin. And guys, so with the questions, right? So you can either put up your hand and then ask, or you can use the Q&A and then the chat sessions. So Benjamin, I actually put a couple of questions in the chat, so maybe you can just take them as and when,
Okay, so with the trending topics, is it the same for everyone? And what form the basis for getting a topic to trend? Okay, so with the trending topics, it depends on where you are. So Twitter, yes. So it depends on where you are. Yeah. So it depends on where you are, right? In terms of what you are seeing, in terms of what is trending. So based on your location, you can actually tailor your trend to see what is happening in your location. So yes, if people are in Ghana and things are trending, it's the same for everyone, basically. Now, what forms the basis of getting topics to trend? Basically, getting people to talk about what the topic is what gets is to trend. So before a topic gets trend, a lot of people needs to be talking about it. A lot of conversation should be happening around it. And that is what brings it up in the trend, because a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are mentioning it, a lot of people are saying something about it. So you realize that once people do that, you realize that it comes up in the trend. So that means that you need to get people to, to speak about whatever topic that you are discussing. And then also it depends on the time and then when the conversation is happening. There are some days that are favorable that you can get your topic to trend, but there are some days, for example, like if someone important dies today, like it's automatically going to get people to start talking, because everybody be like, hey, this person is dead. You go on Twitter, everywhere you go is about that person. So automatically people would see a trend. So it depends on the day too, in terms of what you want to trend. And then I think I know, for example, Clubhouse came before we had X Spaces. There's the trend where products are built on top of others, and we find that the initial products tend to fade over time. Yeah, we need to actively follow along the new trends, or we can stick to specific marketing products. Yeah, I remember, there's in terms of this platforms, they also have competition among themselves. Their competition is very, very, very tight in terms of all what they are doing. I remember when Clubhouse came up, it was very booming until Twitter organizers brought about their Twitter space, and then you realize that there was a decline in terms of Clubhouse. So yes, so we need to actively follow the trends in terms of what is happening in the space, in the digital space. So where people are mostly is what you should tailor our attention, or should have our attention towards, but not neglecting the benefits of the platform. So for example, Clubhouse has its own benefits that can appeal to you as a marketer, so for example, if you realize that, okay, I think with Clubhouse, because they do a lot of audios, I would want to have a weekly audio session over there with people so that we can talk about things, So yes, I think we need to follow the new, or where people are mostly in terms of looking at the various platforms, but you as an individual, as a business, you can also look at the benefits and see which one is best in terms of as a marketer. And then when you are posting across multiple platforms, how do you keep your information and brand identity consistent? Yes, so when you are posting on multiple platforms, you need to use what the platform more offers. So when you are posting on multiple platforms, for example, on Twitter works best when the graphic is more of a landscape format. Instagram, Facebook, Square. So those are some of the things that you need to consider, especially when you are putting your information across. And content is such that if you have a graphic, that graphic can be translated into a video, and that video can be done into an infographic, and that infographic can be done into an audio. So look at all this content formats, and then see which, or see the ones that would work best. Because, for example, Instagram, use the video. Facebook, you can use a graphic. Pinterest, you can use the infographic. Twitter, you can use the video, or you can use the audio. So you need to look at all that so that you're able to keep a consistent brand. So it's the same message, but it's just that the content format is different pertaining to the platform. And then how will you be able to stay up to date with the algorithms? I know Twitter in the past year has a lot of change. Yeah. So in terms of staying up to date, so all the platforms have what we call blogs. They put up information on their blogs in terms of updates. There's also channels. So for example, when you go to Instagram, I've joined Adam's channel. Adam Uzori, I think he's the CEO of Instagram. I've joined his channel. So he has a channel for updates. So any update that comes, he puts there. So you can just go on their platforms, go on their websites, their blogs, and then check out the updates that they keep coming up in terms of algorithms and all the other updates. Okay, so hello, sir. Thank you for the insights. But you made mention of Facebook presence in just a flash. Okay, can you help me some of the ways of boosting Facebook pages? Okay. All right. So yes, so boosting Facebook pages. Okay, let me see if I can share the link, but I did a whole channel, more of a presentation on that. So boosting Facebook pages. So you can boost your Facebook pages through your ads manager. So we have the ads manager where you can boost your Facebook page. And then we have the one that you can boost directly on the Facebook page. Now, this is the advantage of using the ads manager. When you use the ads manager, it gives you more specific in terms of demographics. You're able to reach out to specific people in terms of like the location, age, and all that. When you boost directly on the Facebook page, it just narrows you to the people who are following you on the page. Okay, so when you want to boost a post, just type Facebook Ads Manager, and then you'll see the first link that comes up, which will be the Ads Manager. Click on it, and then you can create an ad to that. Let me see if I can share the link of my I'll see if I can share. I can share the link before we end it. If not, you go to YouTube and then type my name, Benjamin Adadivo, and then type maybe Facebook ads. Okay, it will pop up. Yes, so that you can be able to get in-depth understanding of how to boost on Facebook page. Yes, so you can use the ads manager to boost on Facebook. It gives you a lot of objective if you want reach, if you want sales, if you want website clicks and all that. Okay, all right. I don't any more questions? I think that's the last one I see here. So thank you once again. I see a number of people joining.